Hi, this is JAYALAXMI and welcome to ISTV English News. First, the headlines. Mulayam says Samajwadi Party will not withdraw support to UPA, and Izayarong village unhappy over government's negligence despite its historical site. Now the news in detail. Samajwadi Party Chief Mulayam Singh Yadav has made it clear that he won't withdraw support to the UPA government as he cannot support communal parties, but added that the Congress itself will go for elections this year itself. Speaking to a channel, Mulayam said, "We don't want the Bharatiya Janata Party and their allies to bring the government down. Why should we bring the government down for 8 to 9 months? Calling the Congress cheat, Mulayam said they sent a minister of the Alliance Party to jail. That's why I call the Congress cheat." He added that the Congress runs the government by controlling the Central Bureau of Investigation and Income Tax Department. Mulayam said any decision regarding support to the Congress will only be taken after the elections. We will see whether we will support Congress after elections. We can't decide that today, Mulayam said. He also ruled out the possibility of his party supporting the BJP. Even as he ruled out withdrawing support to the UPA for now, Mulayam Singh Yadav said that it will be a third front Prime Minister in 2014 and not BJP or Congress. Izayarong village under Hauchong SDC circle in Tamenglong district is a village inhabited by Inpui tribe. There are about 66 households and the total population is about 400. The main occupation of the people in the village is chum cultivation. According to the villagers, during the time of kingship, Izayarong and other nearby villages like Hauchong and Oktang were passed through by the kings of Manipur whenever they visited places like Kasar in Assam. Even the name of the village was given by King of Manipur. They said that Izayarong village not only related with the history of Manipur, but also said to be a place where many British soldiers had fallen during the World War II. Speaking about the war, Reverend Kuzing said that the Japanese Army of the Faces Force camped at Izayarong village for about 3 months, and the British Army of the Allied Force had the camp at the nearby village Hauchong. He further said that 5 Japanese army overpowered the British army and killed about 50 to 60 British soldiers that led the British to devastate the whole village with bombs. Not forgetting the history, the villagers still maintain the ground where the bombs were dropped on the mosque during the Second World War, and they call the place as Bombard Ground. It is also believed to be a place where the Japanese might like to come and visit in the future, as it has a deep history about the Second World War. However, despite being the most historical site, the government of Manipur does not seem to notice.
bumping to organian action to action to him plane mga se dum round chalos the bomb target we kana sokre zum diloi sakre.
5 people of a family were killed and 2 others are critically injured after an explosion caused the walls to collapse in a workshop at Sakinaka, Mumbai on Friday morning. According to the fire brigade, the incident occurred around 1:40 a.m. on Friday in KD compound, Khairani Road near Hari Masjid, Sakinaka area. The walls collapsed on them and they died on the spot. 12 fire engines, 3 ambulances with other vehicles were rushed to the spot. The fire brigade and police removed the bodies and were rushed to the Razawadi hospital. The hospital authorities confirmed the deaths and added that 2 people who were working in the workshop at the time of the explosion are in critical condition. The fire officials said that the work of removing the debris is going on. The investigation is on to ascertain the exact cause behind the fire. But it seems prima facie the explosion occurred due to aluminium casting pressure in and around 1,000 square feet area, said S.S. Neshrika, Deputy Chief Fire Officer. Christian brothers and sisters across Manipur are observing Good Friday today. Good Friday being one of the most important and significant days for Christians, the churches are filled with its worshippers and believers. According to the Bible, 2000 years ago on this very day, Jesus was brought to trial and suffered a torture and was crucified on the cross. Following his footsteps, the Christians are observing the day with fast and penance, signifying that Jesus suffered and died for the world. Many Christians fast, pray and abstain themselves from eating meat and from any kind of worldly enjoyment on Good Friday. This is a symbolic significance for Christians to remind themselves the sufferings of Jesus till his last breath on the cross. A shoe was hurled at Pakistan former President Pervez Musharraf outside the Sindh High Court on Friday. The shoe, however, missed its target and Musharraf escaped unhurt. The former Army General had reached the court to seek an extension of the protective bail he was granted on March 22nd, 2 days before he returned to Pakistan. The court, meanwhile, in a relief to Musharraf, extended his bail by 15 days. Earlier on March 22nd, the court had granted a 10-day bail period to Musharraf, who returned home on Sunday after being in self-imposed exile since 2009. The High Court had also granted Musharraf a pre-arrest bail in the Baloch nationalist leader Akbar Bukti and former Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto murder cases. Musharraf, who seized power in 1999 and left Pakistan after stepping down in 2008, is also wanted in the country for conspiracy to murder and illegally arresting judges. The anti-terrorism court had declared Musharraf a fugitive and issued arrest warrants for him after he refused to cooperate with investigators probing Bhutto's killing. The 69-year-old leader, who formed political party the All Pakistan Muslim League, intends to lead his party in the May 11 elections. That's all we have for today, but before we conclude the headlines once again. Mulayam says Samajwadi Party will not withdraw support to UPA, and Iziarong village unhappy over government's negligence despite its historical site. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye.